Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights, the Enhanced Edition, where we're still in these damnable ruins beneath the East Road. It's go on forever, it seems. But hopefully there's just one more level, I hope. We're at level 2, but you never know, there might be a level 3 here. Oh, hello there, miniguns. I'm not going to engage you. I'm not getting through that door.
The Silent Lord take you!
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah!
That was a waste. Trying to move the camera. Yeah, so the hull thing kind of stuns you if you fail a very low DC saving throw.
Yeah!
Okay, get ready for the last one.
Silent Lord take you!
We can't sneakily attack these guys because they are actually constructs, and constructs cannot be sneak attacked nor critically hit. Let's have a quick look in the distance, see if we can find anything there. No enemies that we see so far. Alright, let's get through here. They probably just all drop big axes. And some coin. Okay then. But yeah, the big axes are not worth collecting. So far the loot has been a little bit disappointing as well. Like, money-wise, it's okay. It's like... Oh. I think that was a gargoyle revealing itself. Just coin. Oh, and here's another seal guardian. Probably has a riddle or something for us. Can't shoot the minigun, unfortunately. Can't shoot through this door. Crossengers to earth! What are you saying? I am a guardian of the second seal. None may pass. You must speak the passwords in the master's tongue. Ah, great, another. So, none may pass. You must speak the passwords in the master's tongue. I am one of the masters. Let me pass. You do not speak the master's tongue. You may not pass. All right, let me try it. Krathu, brata, you do not speak the master's password, you may not pass. They are not very helpful. So, yay, more searching, and there's probably another level after this. Yeah, so there are gonna be gargoyles here. Grimnar, can you just come over here, please? Don't bother with them. And shoot. And go and attack. So the gargoyles apparently do not count as constructs. Yeah, they only look like statues, I guess, but they aren't really. There's one hiding behind the door. Oh, there he is. Weaponry, there we go. Oh, there's still one wandering, a bunch wandering over there. Okay. Make sure it's switched to, yes, normal enemies, okay. Oh, they actually managed to stun Grimnar. What is the DC of that? It's not that. I cannot see, apparently, because I'm not affected by it myself. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't last very long either. Or it just doesn't work. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, more skulls. Oh, and there's more gargoyles.
And in time, your time will be no more.
Death comes for us all!
They make very odd noises. I would expect something different from gargoyle. Are you running back now to Grimnar? Grimnar, come back here. We're not going to... No, Grimnar, come back here. Come back. Yeah, we'll just close this door. There you go. That way you don't get distracted. And here are more of those, so go fight that.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, I think I will just clear this all out because there is not anything interesting or even terribly threatening going on here. So, yeah, I'll just report back in with you if I find something interesting going on.
Yeah!
Hammer of Justice. It's a neat name, probably neat looking, but otherwise it's not a great item, really. But we'll take it anyway. Some flesh golems, that's slightly different. Not really a terrible threat. Open these doors, but I don't more. Doors open. I thought there would be more.
The Silent Lord
Yeah, there's
take
more.
you!
I thought so. Okay, yeah, engage with Grimnar here. So, reading the text. While not true on that, these ghoulish construct crafted from a collection of stolen human body parts sits together in a single composite form. I think there's another one in here. Or not. Right, so they did just all pop out of here, so I think there might be something of import here. Here's a trap chest. Let's see if we can open that one. Boom, pick it open. Oh, there's a minigun we kind of missed, apparently. And there's nothing of import here. Still think we're gonna bother with shooting. Aha! Hello! Ooh, a potion of heal! That is awesome. That'll heal you like completely up. Cure Light Wound. They are odd because they look different from the actual potions of Cure Light Wound. Let's actually read the description. I've sus. No, doesn't seem to have a negative description. What's this? Fire Opal. Cast Fireball once a day. And the Creator Scroll. The ancient crumbling scroll reads Tothmog Lama Gat Rag. Okay, hopefully that is the password then. Because there really isn't much more to this level, honestly. There's this little side room here, but imagine that just has loot. But it will give us chance to shoot some miniguns before we have to actually engage them. Ah, stunned.
Yeah!
DC 11, that's not very high. But yeah, if Grimnar gets stunned, he is kind of vulnerable. Let them wander around there when we just check for these obviously trap chests. Yes, no surprise there. Success not possible. Well then. I guess it is time for the Frost Ray attack. Do hope I'm not getting worse loot because I'm breaking the chest. Else it might be worth tanking the various traps sometimes. That is an armor. Armor of loyalty. I think we already had that. That's not too good. Would really like a new fancy rapier. That would be nice. Alright, well that was... Oh, wait, one more chest. So far the miniguns are not showing themselves in this little opening. Smiting, we're not taking the wine. Who knows? That is vinegar, that will not be wine. Hello! Shoot! Yeah, he doesn't like that, does he? Well, we gave it a shot. Quite literally, we gave it a shot. Guess rambling on at what was on the scroll will hopefully help us bypass the second seal guardian. Oh, there's seal golem. Okay, let's try this out. Truthma lama gat rock. You speak the master's tongue, you may pass.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Cool. Yeah, everyone just try and beat up. Yeah, I feel like this sort of thing is really unnecessary. They could have really cut out this level on this dungeon, because what did this add? We went and got a scroll, rambled some meaningless words, and then got by. And we didn't really even get any fancy special bosses. There was one helped horror, but we faced those ones before. Yeah, level 3. It did save, so hopefully this is the last one. Okay, what does this golem be wanting from us? Oh! He just wants to fight! Oh dear, we should have maybe... I say should have prepared, but... Okay. 14 experience points. Okay, I was worried. Apparently I should not have been. What did he ramble on about? 2 seals have been passed. I shall guard the third with my life. Die, intruder. What if we were not an intruder? What if we were a legitimate visitor? It's a great big assumption on this system there. Okay, this is a fair bit bigger. It seems to be a lot square if I look at the map from what we see. Let's first get by the seal. Oh! The lock to this door is too complex to pick. It's ward against the spell. So now we need a proper key suddenly. Okay. So that's what this big area is for. Let's first rest, actually. Can we rest? Enemies nearby. What if we go to a far corner? Yeah, then we're far enough away. Well, lots of hissing and shivering. There better be a portal back to the surface by the end of this. Oh! Halt! Trap! That's not really proper trap disarming there. Elsuan. Actually gonna walk very slowly through these hallways, because apparently they like putting traps here. Oh goody, it's a big square with one singular entrance. Why do I expect a dragon or some other horrible thing down here?
Good, that would be a glorious kill.
I agree. Yeah, but it would just be a common Tuesday to them as they eat us. Let's quick save here. Oh. Grey render, that's new. At the same time, both savage and maternal, the grey render are deadly predators, often to protect weaker creatures within its habitat. I have a feeling it will not actually be that big of a threat, because its rating is easy. Now we have gargoyles. Because, yeah, we haven't dealt with those before. Hello, there's a battle horror. Those are slightly more dangerous. But we are smart about this. Let's activate fast shooting. Yeah, we just shoot that thing down without actually going into melee range with it. Yeah, they offer decent experience points. How are we on that, actually? We still have like 8,000 to go. And everyone is just spazzing out. What the fuck? He's using ranged weapons! That was not what this was all designed for. I know. I'm breaking the rules. I love it. Oh, there's something down that hallway. Let's shoot it. With a gun. My elven gun, which is a bow. Oh, okay. They're actually in melee range now. So now we have to fight with the sword. Or just get punched in the back by dwarfs. I never thought I'd die by the side of an elf. How about dying by the side of a friend? Hey, that I can do.
Ready for the end.
Ooh, another grey render. And it's trying to sneak by T-posing to assert its dominance. Now it's stunned. Or dazed. They are chunky boys. Hello there, gargoyles. Are you here to bore me? Yes, you are. Yeah, very much so. Alright, I think that was most of the enemies. Well, except probably some gargoyles. I suppose I should take all those gargoyle skulls and such with me, but I am not sure if that's worth it anymore. Anyways, proceed with the looting, see if we find a key. Ooh, fancy cloak. Cloak of protection from good. That is a very black cloak. That is cool. Cool looking at least. Hey Gremnar. Got a cool cloak to match your cool black robes. Lovely, I'll be a pretty princess as I bring death to my enemies. Yeah, look at that. He looks suitably like a spooky monk now. Especially if he actually pulls the hood up. I do not go to the hood. No, pull the hood up. Oh, never mind. Gems. Oh, there is still 1 minute gone. I spotted you. There are still creatures on that side. Okay, we'll open this door. Alright, Grimnar, go nuts. You can go sneak in.
The Silent Lord, take
This door. Yeah, 19 experience is never going to level up anytime soon. You really have to get it from those big boss monsters. Okay, proceed with looting. Aha! Stolen seal key. And a thief's journal. A page ripped from this journal reads: Day 1, stole some loot, drank ale, wench not friendly. Stole some more loot, drank more ale, wench more friendly. Day 3, stole some more loot, head hurts, heard rumor about better loot in caves, wench might be more friendly if I had more loot. What a terribly insightful man this was. Or woman, we don't know. Actually, the body might... Yeah, the body... actually, that's very androgynous. Could be either. Stole more loot. Head hurts. Heard rumors of loot in caves. Wench might be more friendly if I had more loot. Day 4. Snuck past trolls into caves. Plan on exploring everywhere. Day 5. Hungry. Head hurts. Day 6. Unreadable due to blood splotches. Terribly enlightening. Okay, greater restoration and more sapphire gems. Let me guess, those will turn into... I'll just already grab the sword. No, they don't turn into gargoyles. Alright. Betting these are trapped though. No, I am double wrong. Okay. Well, will wonders never cease. Oh, here they are. Here are the gargoyles I expected. And a trap. Guess I'll need to fix that one. Lesser restoration, will that help? No, but we have plenty of greater restoration scrolls. There we go. Oh, hello there, one surviving minigon. No, I would imagine they would be sad if they weren't robots. Yeah, this loot we'll drag all that loot with us on the way back. I'll just...
Do not burden me so. This is too heavy.
I'll scriff some of this to Grimnar for the moment.
Do not burden me so. This is too heavy.
Where's the sword? He can have the sword too. Because yes, we're not leaving the loot behind. I just don't feel like grabbing all of it. Ow! Balls! There was a trap. And there's like 24 gold pieces. It tricked me. Okay, so this is just trap fill heaven. Why always the dire mazes?
Do not burden me so. This is too heavy.
Okay, this really is trap central. So I will just put another scroll of greater restoration on myself. There we go, that also heals us straight away. Ale. History scrolls. Let's see if we can order this a bit neater. The alien text on this aging scroll before you swims and distorts, finally forming into a language that you understand. Faerun once ruled by a cruel and ancient race known as the Creator, who were left in stasis during the Great Ice Age. Not exactly from what I remember, but sure. Is this the same? Yeah, it's just the same scroll. Okay, we got 2 copies and ale. I guess the thief brought in the ale with him. Okay, now the only thing kind of what we need to find out is what is behind that great seal. Because yeah, we have a proof thing now. Now we just need sort of a, you know, our payday. So let us head over there and use this key that we found. Ta-dum. Oh. I heard something. Oh, there's... Yeah. These. Yeah, actually, let's just take the same way back. There's no real reason... No, thank you. No. Go away. There's no real reason to actually go back a different way, honestly, because, yeah, as you see, it's just a circle. Oh, well, they planned, the Minotaur Tom planned there a little ambush, keep us entrapped in here.
Feel the chill touch of the
Which arrows are we using? Vampire arrows. No, we shouldn't. Take those away. Put in normal arrows. Alright, beyond the final seal we go. Whoa! Creator source. Well, that's proof. We can just bring them bloody corpses for analysis. Don't run into them. Just shoot them, Elsuan. Just shoot them. Have a lot of fancy magics. I don't have fancy magic to stop the arrow. Yeah, but we actually apparently found these ancient creators, and they look like lizardmen. Should have actually read their lore up when we had the chance. Oh well, maybe we'll run into more of them. Oh, yeah, here's one. We can look at him from a distance. Okay, Lizard's Creator Sorcerer. This fierce-looking creature is different from anything else you've found in Realms. Its reptilian features are both frightening and savage. So yeah, they are, I guess, basically dinosaur people.
The Silent Lord take you!
Some magic thing happened. Guess we can better actually use the swords here. Frickelpasser, Sondermesser! So that one actually surrenders and wants to talk. Okay. The little lizard thing. I do not understand what you're saying. Okay.
There! The brute spell should enable us to converse. Can you understand me, mammal?
Yes, I can understand you now.
Why are you here? How does a soft, weak mammal such as yourself enter this room?
You talk as if you won the battle. Why aren't you afraid of me?
I am unused to being in a subordinate position. It is hard for me to get used to. How is it that slave races could become this powerful?
How about I shall stop answering questions until you answer mine?
Alright, mammal. I suppose I could humor your requests. Since I did surrender, what questions do you ask of me?
Alright, what exactly are you?
I am a member of a race highly superior to yours. We are masters of flesh, mind, and spirit.
That doesn't really answer a question. That's more your opinion, man.
It would if your race had true intelligence. But I will speak so that one such as you can understand. We are the master race, created perfect in form and mind, and meant to rule the lesser races. We possess incredible magics, the likes of which your puny mages can only dream of. Our warriors are fearless and nearly unstoppable.
Except with arrows, they get stopped pretty good with arrows.
And fists.
Yeah, that seems like a very, very basic flaw of their powerful magics. If you are so powerful, how was I able to beat you?
I have not been awake long. Perhaps I have simply not recovered my full strength. Be assured, when my queen decides it is time, we shall come forth and show you what real power is.
Alright, a few more questions.
Alright, mammal. So I suppose I should humor your request.
Alright, then who are you?
My name is Sinsuliasarian.
I think I said that pretty correctly.
Though I doubt your fleshy tongue could possibly pronounce such a noble name, I am a mage of the Calanthian Order. Though it will mean nothing to you now, once we've dominated your race again, you will learn a great honor it is that you have spoken with me.
And what exactly makes you think your race will dominate ours? I like to be a little bit of dominant myself, actually.
You haven't the slightest idea of what you face. You will learn in time. It is your mind's when your mind is completely worn out the efforts of communicating. Or do you have further questions?
And what are you doing here then, in deep beneath bloody troll caves?
I remember being in dark, peaceful sleep. I thought it would never end, but my companions and I awoke when we heard the call from our queen. May your all-knowing, all-powerful wisdom guide us to our glorious destiny. Her words whispered in my mind, communicating visions of conquest and power. The entire world would bow before us, begging for mercy and receiving none. Since awakening, we have not heard from her again, but when she speaks, we will go forth and conquer.
And who is this queen of which you speak?
She is the Taikalatian matriarch. She is power beyond understanding, cunning beyond belief. You will fall to her, as will all have fallen before her. That is all I will tell you. So I don't think I trust you, so I better kill you. You've given me enough time to recover, thou fool!
No, apparently not. That did look like a dangerous fireball there. So good thing to cut it down. And here we have a portal. A scroll chest. Complete history of the Creator runes. The letter of this book swim before your eyes, finally shaping themselves into text you're capable of understanding. The book speaks of many things and appears to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that the Creator race lived in these runes. A certain passage catches your eye. In 501 SD, a few thousand members of the enslaved race revolted. The uprising took several years to quell. The most successful uprisings the slaves had experienced to date. Although far from posing a military threat, the slaves complicated the recapture process by hiding in caves along the sentience range where they lived like savages. Further complications came in in the form of a draconic presence in the sentience. As they refused to bow to our will, the dragons were defeated in the Second Great War of Hieromyr. However, and our hunters were finally able to recover the missing slaves. As is customary, the elderly were eliminated, the young males crippled and sent to work in the iron mines, and the fertile females, or the virile females, were returned to the pens for the purpose of breeding. Well, isn't this some sort of disgusting fan fiction? I like it. Alright, anything more that they have in here? Dread Queen Morag. The letters of this book swim before your eyes and finally shaping themselves into text you can understand. It tells you of the history of a queen named Morag. While the book is lengthy, one passage of interest tells of Morag's ascension to the throne. As a drawing of her first red moon, Morag, the future queen, began her slow and bloody climb towards the seat of power, her Sen Mother's throne. Her ascension to the heights of the dragon throne was that of a slow poison, deadly, inevitable, and filled with fatal pleasures. Question: if you are involved with dragons, why would you have a dragon throne? That doesn't seem like a great cultural thing. Unless it's made out of killed dragons, maybe that's it. Morag's yoke sister, Sadat, was the first victim of the Rising Queen's awesome cunning, and on the day before her ringstone ceremony, Sadat entered her hibernation chamber to meditate. Out of the fire's glowing embers crawled a venomous Zelfit. When the priestesses arrived to escort Sadat to the ceremonial chambers the next morning, she found the limp dead husk of her favorite child. So it was that Morag, our blessed Red Queen, made the first move in her game of maids. Many moons later, it would lead to the siege of Tikkalat, where she would take the head of her Sen Mother and display it in glorious triumph to her adoring throng. Thus began the rule of our all magnificent Queen Morag.
Do not burden me so.
I'm
This is
sure
too
we will
heavy.
never hear of that creature or woman ever. What more is hidden here? A gem. And last bits. Come on, get to that chest. Initiate Primer. Is that actually an interesting book? Because it looks blue. Yeah, no, this is an actual law book. Properly written, not a random one. Letters swim before your eyes, shaping themselves into the text that you can understand. This book seems to be a basic guide to the priestly initiates who took care of the ancient tomb in which it was found. One passage catches your eye. In the early years of the reign of Thunder Queen Lagosra, a call went out to our greatest architects and builders of the age, Carrick, Hest of Membron, came to the king and agreed to build a tomb that would house the rulers of our people for all time. Carrick took 10 years to complete the project, but when it was finished, the citizens of the kingdom gaped in amazement at the wonder they had been wrought. Lagosra was pleased and bestowed upon Carrick the honor of being the first sacrifice at the tomb's blessings. What a fun society. So yeah, that was quite a bit of info on these creators and an actual meeting with one. I think I'll just collect the rest of loot and you can join me next time. We'll hand all of this stuff in and yeah, see what rewards we get. So till that one, bye bye.